crazy. Come on. Let's go in here and handle this. Hey, Winston.
You guys look happy.
Winston. The man that my father brought into this family over a decade ago as an apprentice to learn from him, to fix anything this family may go through. Whether it be a scandal, a secret, or just simply a problem, if he needed it to go away, it was Winston that he would call to. That was his go-to man, who didn't mind getting his hands dirty, but not by using his hands, but by using his brain. See, Winston is one of the few people in this world that I trust completely. So much at one time, I almost gave myself to him. But that's another story for another time. Is she inside?
Yes, your mother is upstairs. And hello, Clayton.
How's it going?
Didn't know you were coming?
Came here to support her.
Oh, very chivalrous of you.
Anything that needs to be done?
You go upstairs and get this over with. Is she drinking? Is she high?
I wouldn't know.
Remember, babe, just take it easy. Let things play itself out. Just remember you're in control.
Okay.
He's got
Let me
it.
get this over. Let me get this over with. So I can get back to my man.
I'll be down here if you need me.
Okay.
Winston?
How's it going?
Pretty good, I have to say. Some things we can probably go over while we wait for the ladies to finish what they have to do.
Be my best.
Hello, Mother. Still seeing my mother rips my heart apart at times. Sometimes I wonder what my father saw in her. And all I can see is that my father raised me to be a lion. And all I see in her is a wounded bird. Maybe what attracted him to her was the fact that he saw weakness. He saw her like a moth to a flame. But the flame consumed her and left her to be a shell. At least that's the way I see it in my eyes.
Phallon, I'm so happy you could join me.
Say the pleasantries. Why am I here?
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why do you hate me so much?
Mother, I don't hate you. I just don't understand you. You've never taken the time to understand me as your daughter, and now you don't understand me as a grown woman.
You act as though I've had no hand in raising you whatsoever. Who took you to piano lessons, ballet lessons, a coming out party when you wanted it? I did all those things for you.
Those things, Mother? Those were never my aspirations. Those were the things that you wanted me to be. I didn't want to be a ballet dancer. All I wanted was a mother.
I did more for you than my mother ever did. You should be grateful.
Grateful? Grateful for what? The mistreatment around here?
What about your father? He wasn't here. This house was abandoned, empty without him for days on end while he went and chased every skirt in town. What about him? You don't blame him, do you?
Mom, this isn't about my father. This is about you and everything that you've done to me.
All right. A trip down memory lane?
That's why you called me down here. You're sober, aren't you?
90 days. And it's amazing how much clarity and peace I have at the moment.
Peace?
Yes.
I would like to have peace too. So let's put everything on the table. And I mean everything.
This isn't the right time.
Why not?
Contrary to what you may think, everything does not revolve around you.
I never said that it did.
You know what? Let's just wait until Claudia arrives.
Claudia? She has nothing to do with what I want to talk to you about.
Well, I hope that what I have to say to you doesn't disappoint you, because I would hate to hurt your feelings.
You don't have the authority to hurt my feelings anymore. You're the one person that caused the most damage in my life.
Damage? What are you talking about, Phallon? Damage? How did I damage you?
You and Dad. Everything that you did to me and Jabril. You guys turned us against one another. What type of parents do things like that?
You know what? It's life. People make mistakes. Get over it and move on.
Get over it?
Yes.
I will never get over it, and I can't move on until you guys apologize to me.
You want to trip down memory lane? You want to remember everything that went on in this god-awful house? We can do that. But I'm warning you. You may not like everything you hear. Okay?
All of my childhood, I dealt and I lived with secrets. Secret after secret after secret. I think being a Davenport, keeping secrets was just simply part of our DNA. You see, my father, he had this strict rule that I would like to call a policy. We could never divulge anything that happens in our family. And I mean anything. See, my mother, she was a little different. I like to say she was a little worse. She was a great pretender. She liked to say, oh, we buried it, or it's hidden, and it's never to be opened again. Excuse me?
Clayton, there's a lot that you don't know about this family.
Like what?
For starters, Phallon hasn't seen her mother in years.
Kinda got that.
They had a big falling out when Phallon eloped. I mean, this was years before Clint and all of their drama and everything.
Whoa. Phallon was married before? To who?
It was annulled. His name was Damien Ashby. He came from money. But by the time he met Phallon, he squandered most of it away on high-stakes poker and escorts.
Classic. He sounds like a good catch.
Exactly.
Did she love him?
Unfortunately, she did. You see, like most people, we tend to gravitate toward those who are the worst for us. Phallon was madly in love with this dude, and I hated him.
But then why'd they get an annulment? What happened?
Her family disapproved. They threatened to cut her off because they knew he was no good for her. You know Phallon. So you can imagine how that went.
But at some point, she had to see through all of that.
Not exactly. Her father paid Damien off to annul the ceremony and disappear for good. Phallon was crushed.
The hell? Is everybody in this family out to get each other? It's crazy.
Clayton, what you have to understand about this family is the head. Baron Davenport will do anything to protect his family. They are his crown jewel, and he will protect it even if it means from the inside.
But it couldn't have been easy for her to forgive him. Not after that.
You're still missing the mark. He didn't care about her forgiveness. All he wanted to do was prove that Damien was in it for the money, and that's exactly what he did.
I see why she's so guarded now. I get it. She's been through a lot.
Yes, she has. And this is exactly why she needs a guy like yourself. Someone who is a good man.
She's been through too much. I'll be there however I can. I mean, she's the CEO of a company, you know? Like, she just puts on like this strong face.
That's because Phallon is a strong woman. Phallon is a strong woman with a big heart who's been dealt the worst hand of cards that I've ever seen.
It can't be just business with her. Like, there has to be more.
What you have to understand is that Phallon has groomed herself for years, since her childhood, to take over her father's company. But she always had to play second fiddle to whom? None other than Jabril. Once that was out of the way, it was finally her chance.
But at what price? Phallon is a damaged woman. I don't think it was her marriage to Clint that caused that damage. So I need to know what happened to make her this way.
Again, Phallon has a big heart and a bad hand of cards. Simple as that. Now, I need to make sure that you're up for the task of making her happy because she deserves it.
Absolutely.
You can handle that?
No matter what.
My man.
Do you remember how beautifully decorated this room was? I used to sit here and put on my makeup and do my hair. And you used to try and wear my high heels. You used to try and walk in them. Do you remember that?
Mom, I never remember you being a nostalgic type.
No, I'm not. But we did have some rare happy moments here.
The only thing that I can remember is me, you, and Jabril being left alone a lot while Dad was going on one of his infamous business trips.
Yeah, your father and his business trips called chasing skirt everywhere. Your father didn't even damn about me.
I'm surprised you can even remember. You were always drunk or high up an oxycodone. Is it a blur?
You know what?
Yeah.
Your father drove me to do those things.
I don't recall my father shoving anything down your throat.
You have no idea how miserable I was. You have no idea the isolation I felt in this home. I was like a fucking prisoner here. Half my marriage was a disaster and lonely.
Mom, you're nobody's victim. Knock it off.
Damn it, Phallon. You have no idea about anything. You know what? My entire family disowned me. I had nobody. And by the way, your father, if I did anything, he would have cut me off in a heartbeat. So yes, I'm going to tell you a few things. And you know what that is? I was exiled from my own family. The minute they found out that I was marrying a black man, they didn't care how much money he had. All they cared about was the color of his skin. All right? They were done with me.
Wait a minute. Why are you telling me this now, Mom?
Because you need to hear it. You walk around here like you're the fucking Queen of Sheba. You think you're entitled to everything? You didn't endure what I endured. The harassment, the name calling. Listen, girl, you could not walk 1 mile in my shoes.
Stop acting like you're a family's martyr. What's up with you?
You little bitch. I made huge sacrifices for you. Huge.
That's the mother I know. Cold and empty.
Really?
That's the mother I know.
And you think you're nothing like me?
I'm nothing like you.
Oh, really? Honey, you're more like me than you care to know. All right?
You still work here?
Hello to you too, Claudia.
Claudia, my youngest sister, but as she would call herself, the forgotten Davenport. I would have to agree. But she was my mother's last pathetic attempt to hold on to my father. I've seen this child more in the newspaper and online for doing all kinds of crazy things than I've actually seen her in my life. I mean, she has tried to connect with me a few times, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. She's just another harsh reminder of how this family just does not work.
Hello, Winston. Hold my bag, please.
I see you take after your mother.
What did you mean?
What did I mean? I can smell the liquor on your breath.
Oh, please. How dare you compare me to that booze hound? For your information, I attended a fabulous event last night. Invite only.
Oh, a fabulous event last night. Are you hitting those school books as hard as you're hitting these fabulous soirees?
None of your business.
What a privileged thing to say. Your mother's putting all this effort and money into your schooling. I think you could take a little bit more interest.
Winston, you don't have to worry about me. Isn't this funny? I thought after all these years of being an errand boy for my family, you'd get a real job.
And is that what you think I am? You think I'm an errand boy?
You know, I really don't care, just so long as you stay out of my way. Did my mother send you here to greet me?
I'm here for Phallon, not your mother.
Oh, shit! My sister is here? Did she finally decide to come out of hiding after she was exposed for being married to a gay man?
You are really, really insensitive, Claudia. She's not hiding.
Bullshit, Winston. I think it's funny as hell. And to think I thought I was our parents' biggest disappointment.
And you are laughing at your sister's pain now because...
Come on. You have to admit it's really funny.
Oh.
It's 2015. Who doesn't have gaydar?
Anyway, when was the last time you even spoke to Phallon?
We don't speak. She acts as if I barely exist.
And if you don't mind me asking, why is that?
That's something you'll have to take up with her. I am tired of being overly available only to be shut out.
Okay, well, what about Jabril? Have you spoken with him?
Nope. It's no big deal to me. I'm used to being the forgotten one.
I get it. But Claudia, it can't be that way forever.
You have been around long enough to see the pain we've all put each other through.
Well, Claudia, pain passes.
Says who? You know, I still get the short end of the stick. Everyone is so consumed with Phallon's crumbling marriage and Jabril's sexuality that no one pays any attention to me.
Well, what do you think that we should do about that?
You know, if you can get everyone together under one roof, including both my parents, then I'll know it'll be a white Christmas after all.
Claudia, I'm serious.
I am too. Sorry to cut this reunion short, but I've had a long trip and I need to get inside.
You should.
I'm not the one with skeletons in my closet.
If I have skeletons in my closet, it's because you put them there. Why don't you own up to all the bullshit you put me through?
I am done with this conversation.
I am not done.
You lost your mind, girl.
Obviously I have. Why do you always run away every time I have something important to talk to you about?
What is it that you are dying to know, Phallon? Tell me. Ask me what?
Why did you take my baby away from me?
That is not up for conversation.
Says who? Just tell me, Mom, why did you take my child away from me? You didn't even let me hold it.
Why'd you ask your father that? He was the mastermind, okay?
When you took my child, you took everything from me. My innocence is gone.
You lost your innocence when you betted on a junior employee and a married one at that. All right? I was not going to be embarrassed and have you be embarrassed being an unwed mother.
You took my baby away from me.
We did what was best. We did what we thought was best at the time, okay?
You didn't want to raise my child. But you raised Jabril. He wasn't your child. Just tell me one thing. Just one thing.
What?
Did I have a girl or a boy?
Hello.
Hello.
Do you work here?
No, I'm here with Phallon.
Huh. I bet you are.
You must be Claudia Davenport.
How do you know who I am?
Well, for starters, I recognize your face from column 6. You're quite the local celebrity.
An avid reader of gossip?
No, actually, I work for the Post.
A reporter?
Yes.
My sister's sleeping with a reporter. Talk about upgrade for you.
I beg your pardon?
Well, isn't this a step up from the women you're used to dealing with?
Wow. That's a very ignorant assumption.
Don't be so sensitive. It's not ignorant at all. You come from a different lifestyle.
And what lifestyle would that be?
Blue collar.
You know, for someone who goes to such a prestigious school, you have a very narrow-minded way of thinking.
Oh, I'm not narrow-minded at all. I'm just a realist.
that so?
Yeah. Where's Phallon?
She's upstairs with your mother.
What did you say your name was again?
I didn't say what my name was, but my name is Clayton.
Well, Clayton. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Let me give you a little piece of advice when it comes to dealing with this family.
What would that be?
Tread lightly. Especially when it comes to Phallon.
Why would you say that?
Just know you've been warned.
She would like to refer to things as bad dreams, like it never happened. Purely delusional. It's like, sometimes I look back at my life and it's like I'm almost looking through a magical looking glass, and some of the events are foggy and some of the events are clear. It's really, really, it's really something else, I tell you. But now that I'm a grown woman, there are some secrets that I cannot live with any longer. More so, it's just things that I need to know.
I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Did I have a girl or a boy? Don't you lie to me! The less we knew, the better. Okay? You's a fucking lying bitch! That was your grandchild! And you just left it. Didn't even look back? You're soulless and you're heartless. And I can't stand to look at you. You know what? I don't know what to say to you. Don't say anything. Just go. Mom! Mom! This house is still a fucking nightmare. Mom! Stop it. You owe me that much. No, I don't know anything. You do nothing. That child to me. No, that child should have never been born. Are you serious?
Stop! Stop! That is your mom!
I want my child.
What the hell is going on?
I hate her.
Please, can you just give us a second? A second. Can you give us a second? Come on, please.
Just get out of here right now. I'm going to the kitchen. Get out of here.
Phallon! What's going on? What happened?
I just can't, Winston. I can't. I just can't. I can't.
Phallon, calm down.
I hate her.
You don't hate her.
I do.
That's your
I hate
anger
her.
talking.
How does she know where my child is all this time and not tell me? She knows where my baby is.
Phallon, this is not the time for this. We still have matters to take care of.
I don't care. This woman knows where my child is and I want my child back. Ever since Eve mentioned it at that dinner, it's been weighing very heavy on my conscience. I'm not going to stop until I find where my child is.
Okay, that's fair. Listen, if you want to find your child, you know me. That's exactly what we'll do.
I gotta do what I gotta do. I can't bear it anymore. I can't wear these burdens on my shoulder anymore. I don't care about family secrets anymore. Fuck family secrets. I'm tired.
Is everything okay out here?
Everything's fine.
I had an argument with my mom.
Phallon, what's wrong?
I had an argument with my mom.
Did she give you a reason as to why she wanted you to come out here?
Yeah, she did, but I don't care.
You know I met Claudia, right?
Claudia's
yeah,
here?
about that. I meant to tell you about her. Dude.
Where is she?
Last time I checked, she was in the library.
I have to go and see both of them now. I have to go. Let me go check and see.
I have to drive into town.
And do what?
I have to handle some business, but if you need me, I'll come right back. Just give me a call.
I'll call you.
Snap on it. Got a lot to talk about. Let's go. Walk with me.
Brava, Mother. Brava. You and Phallon gave quite the performance.
When did you get here?
Not too long ago. But from the sounds coming from the hallway, it seems as if I've missed all the action.
That was just Phallon being her rude and abrasive self.
Why were you two discussing her baby?
Oh, not that again.
Well, But it's not as if I don't already know. Remember when you let it slip during one of your infamous relapses?
And I hope you kept that quiet.
Of course. Just one of the many family secrets we keep to ourselves.
You know what? I should have had your father speak to you before you got here today.
What good would that have done? I'm like an obligated nuisance to him.
Why do you say that?
He never calls. And when I do, we only talk for a few minutes. Catherine takes up all his time.
He'll grow bored and tired with her in no time.
You know, that would mean Dad would have to cut another hefty alimony check. I don't think that would be good for you.
I don't care about the money.
Since when? You've always cared about the money.
No, you know what I care about? I care about this family. And I care about everything that I put into this family. And you and your brother and Davenport Industries, and I deserve what's entitled to me. So don't you tell me what I care about.
What are you talking about?
And by the way, did you know your father has not contributed one dime to your education or your little party in New York?
Huh?
That's right. Not a dime. I'm the one who's been supporting you. Yes.
This is all your fault.
How so?
Because I am a constant reminder that you used your pregnancy with me to stay in a loveless marriage.
That has nothing to do with it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He couldn't wait to ship us off to the West Coast, not even as much as a goodbye.
Listen, parents do strange things when they're getting divorced.
That was then. What's the excuse now? Gosh. You know, I will forever be the forgotten Davenport child. Jabril's not even yours, and he gets more attention than I do.
Jabril happens to be respectful, unlike you and your lousy sister.
Well, maybe Jabril learned manners from his real mother.
I am his real mother.
Did I strike a nerve? None of your children want to claim you.
Oh, really? No, you didn't strike a nerve, but I will strike you.
Listen, man, I'm sorry. I know this is probably the craziest shit you've ever seen in your life, but welcome to the Davenport family.
This, I didn't expect. This is a lot going on right here. The hell are we gonna do with this?
Listen, I brought you into Phallon's life for a reason. There was a job involved, but I knew that you would be a perfect man to soften her.
Listen.
She's been through a lot. You're here. She's fine.
I'm not saying I regret this, because honestly, meeting Phallon, that's been one of the best things that happened to me in a long time, and you know the life that I used to live.
Absolutely.
This needs to be handled. You're supposed to be the guy to do that, right? You need to fix this.
I handle everything. You just handle your part.
I finally got her into a good headspace, and now her mom comes around, that just threatens to ruin all the progress she's made.
It absolutely does not. Phallon can handle Tessa. I just need you to be there for her when she does. Let me handle the rest.
What about Clint? You know anything? His whereabouts? Anything?
As of now, nothing. But I'll tell you what, if we don't find Clint soon, I might need you to write another one of your special exposés. Don't worry about the details now. When it's relevant, I'll have them all for you.
Not a problem.
It's funny, because when people find out who the real Clint is, there is not a judge alive that wouldn't vote in Phallon's favor in divorce court.
Just make it happen.
Be good to her.
You can count on it.
Strike?
Yes, strike.
No. I'm an adult. There will be no striking.
Strike hit. It's all synonymous, I guess. It means
I don't think so.
Just shut up.
Finally, the lady of the house enters the room.
Really?
Claudia, if I would have known you were coming, I would have made arrangements.
That would be a first.
Listen, don't get smart because I'm not in the mood today.
Did I strike a nerve?
Not on your best
Look
day.
at you two. You're ridiculous. Go sit down. Go. You know what? Go in your corner. Like a good little girl.
Don't touch me.
All right, just go sit down over there so we can have a conversation like real human beings here.
You're not a human being, you're a junkie.
All right, you know what? Forget it. Anyway, let's just cut to the chase here. Claudia, your monthly allowance has been cut off for What? Yeah, I'm a little tired of seeing your picture in every newspaper with your skirt hiked up to your shoulders acting like a common whore.
You can't do that.
Oh, I can do anything I want.
She thinks she's a Kardashian.
And I do not.
I think you're right. But by the way, you remember that little agreement we had about you being 25 years old and getting your little share?
What about it?
Shares of the company, that is. I think you need to wait a little longer, like till you're 30, when you show some real maturity.
No.
Oh, yes.
That's not fair.
Not fair.
I'll take it up with Dad's lawyer.
You go ahead.
Claudia,
see if you can get
it's
him on the phone.
only 3%. It's not even a blip off the radar.
I'll get him on the phone right now.
3%, girl?
Right now.
Okay.
Right
Good
now.
luck with that.
It's 3%.
Yeah, 3%. Down.
Don't call me name.
Bad connection.
I'm just trying to... Wait, I'm not telling you anything.
What's with all the attitude?
This whole happy family reunion has gotten off to a horrible start. I think you should go back inside before things take a turn for the worse.
Go back inside? Aren't you going back inside?
No, I'm leaving. I was just reminded why this whole family idea is ridiculous. No one can be trusted. Watch your back.
I'm not the one that needs protecting.
Whatever you say. Next time, wear some better underwear.
We've had quite a day today, haven't we?
Get on with it, Mother, so you can go.
Amen to that. I just want to say that, you said something to me inside before about being
A bad mother.
yeah. Well, when I tell you what I have to tell you, you're really going to have to process this one. You are no longer CEO of this company.
You
You're
can't
done.
take this company away from me.
No, I already did.
You don't have the power.
No, I do. But that's okay. You can believe whatever you want to
Oh, you
believe.
gave your shares away.
That's right.
Who'd you give your shares to, Mom?
Why don't you guess, darling?
Deborah.
That's right. See,
Your
you
favorite.
were very good at fulfilling your own little prophecies. And by the way, everything we were talking about earlier, there's something that you really want. Badly. And guess what? I know you don't want to see me again.
Never.
I know. But you know what? I know what you want and how to get it. Alright? Just remember that.
You're such a fucking liar. Where's my child?
Goodbye, Phallon.
Where's my child?
We'll see. We'll talk.
Mom! Where's my child? Mom, don't walk away from me. You hear me? Just tell me where the baby is. I don't want anything else from you. I'll never ask you for anything.
Don't worry about it.
She knows. She knows.
Don't I always protect her? Where are you going?
Don't stop now.
Where are you going, Tessa?
In the car.
They're in the car, but where are you going?
I have an appointment. I can't stay here
Please,
anymore.
Mom, please.
An appointment?
Take care of her.
This is what she's here for. Where are you going?
Mom, please.
Enough today.
What is going on?
She knows what my baby is, and she won't tell me. She's a lying bitch. I fucking hate her. Please just tell me.
Tessa!
Winston, I just
Tessa!
want my baby.
Come on. All right.
I hate her.
You're just angry
She
right now.
knows. She knows. She knows. And she won't tell me. I'm just losing my fucking mind. I'm losing my fucking mind.
All right. Come on. Have a seat.
Winston,
Have a seat. Come on.
she knows what my child is. All this time.
Talk to me. Sit down.
But all
Sit
this
down.
time.
Sweetheart, sit down. I know.
This is crazy.
Sit.
That woman is crazy.
Phallon.
I can't.
Phallon.
I just can't believe her.
Relax. Phallon. Look at me. Have a seat.
Let me go, Winston.
This can't keep going on like this.
Do you understand? This woman knows where my child is and has known and just never told me? And she knows that's the only thing that matters to me, but she doesn't care.
What type of person does something like that?
I don't understand your family dynamic. I don't understand what the purpose of this is or what is the motivation behind it, but I know your mother loves you.
No, she doesn't.
She does.
She does not.
She has a terrible way of showing it, but she loves you.
Winston, I want to go back to Easton. And I want to clear up any and everything that I have to. This company matters to me and my child. That's all. I need to find my child.
We left Easton for a reason. Are you sure you want to go back?
I am positive. I'm tired of looking over my shoulders. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of worrying about Clint. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. This is it. I'm going back there and I'm cleaning everything up. And I'm going to find my child once I'm done. That's my only mission right now.
Okay. Easton it is. If
Either
that's
you're
what
with
you
me
want,
or you're against me. I don't have time. I don't have time.
if that's what you want, we will go to Easton.
I gotta go. I'm going to the bathroom.
I'll be here.
I've worked my ass off for this family and for this company. But my father taught me a long time ago that you never reveal your hand. You never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. You are to always keep your poker face. And he instilled in me that the student will always be better than the teacher. You see, in this tricky game that we call a business, sometimes you have to lose just to win again. Because at the end of the day, Phallon Davenport may have lost the battle, but she will never, ever lose the war. Now you just sit back and watch me. Hey guys, it's your girl Phallon Davenport, and don't worry, we have more Davenport Diaries coming soon. But make sure you tune in to Season 2 of Triangle on October 29th.